I did it again. Never mind. We'll just go with it. Okay, guys. So here's what we're gonna do. There's one place left on the boys' senior netball team. Two boys, Brendan and Colin, are trying out for the last place. Their scores in each of the past of their 10 games are recorded as follows. Calculate the mean number of goals per match for each boy. So would somebody do me a favour? Will somebody take Brendan's scores, add them all up and divide by 10 games, is it? So add up all of Brendan's scores, divide by 10. Somebody else add up all of Colin's scores and divide by 10. And just give me both their means, okay? I was going to arrange Brendan in order of size here. Brendan has a 3.5 score on average. Okay. And Colin? What? 3.6? Anybody else get 3.6 for Colin? Okay. So it's easy to say that Colin is scoring more on average. Would you agree with that? Okay. Now look at this though. When we use the mean, there's one winner. Pick Colin. Would you agree with that? But what else do we notice? Okay. Is that let's put them in order of size here. Okay. So Brendan would be a 1 followed by a what? How many 2s? 3 2s. Okay. Followed by a 2 3s followed by what? 1 4, is it? How many 5s? And then finally 8. Okay. Now there could be an argument made for Brendan over Colin. I'll show you in a second, okay? What about Colin? Colin gets 2 minimum. Then 4 3s, 3 4s, and what was it? A 5 and a 2 5s. Now, it's safe to say that if you're doing a statistical analysis on this player, okay, what you say is that the range of Brendan is 7. What does that mean? Do you ever hear the term that player is a bit hot and cold? He's off and on. When he's on, he gets an 8. When he's off, he's on a 1. He could win you a match, but then the next day, he might not turn up, will he? So he has a lot of scores below 2. Look at how many scores he has below 2. 4 of his matches were 2 and below. Well, only, 5 of his matches were in the mid-range, 3, 4 and 5. Well, you could argue the second guy, look at him, 3, 3, 3, 4, 4, 4, and a 5. Like, he's very consistent, isn't he? Would you agree with that? He delivers pretty much the same performance nearly every time. So that's where you could state that the range of the first guy is a 7, while the range of the second guy is a 3. A smaller range implies better consistency. Does that make sense? I know you weren't asked for that, but I'm just giving you a bit of a gist. Yes? 1 second. What's the mean for both of them? Okay, so we did the ranges. Now what's the mean? There's 10 games. What are the middle 2 games? The middle 2 games, lads. 5 and 6, which would be 3 and 3. So what's the median of the first guy? And the median of the second guy? Yeah, so he wins on median as well, doesn't he? Median of 3 and a median of 3.5. So if you're asking me, I'd definitely go with Colin. Okay, we did the range, we did the median. Which boy would we pick for the team? We're picking Colin all day long. More consistent. Arguably, if you needed a sub, that could turn on a bit of magic. You never know. Brendan might have an 8-point game one day, but you want somebody you can probably set your watch by. Okay, Joe. Now, next thing. An interview, an employer looks for 5 qualities in the candidates. They want your punctuality. They want dress sense, ability to speak clearly, information about the job and qualifications. There are 10 marks for each of the following, and there were 3 outstanding candidates, Yusuf, Lily and Stephen. The marks they got are below. Calculate the mean score for each candidate. Okay guys, so let's divide and conquer. Who's going to take Yusuf and get his average? And we'll do that. Then will you get Lily's average for me? And then one more person. You get Stephen's average for me. So guys, we're gonna add up all the scores, divide by 5, and let's see what averages they have going on. What's Lily? Her average. It should be around the 6 or 7 or 8 region, I'd say. She's 7.4 as well. Okay. And then the third guy. Oh, okay. So 7.4, 7.4, and 7.4. Okay, that's very interesting. Okay, let's go for ranges. So what's the range of Yusuf? His lowest score, his best score minus his lowest score? 5. What's Yusuf's range? What? Oh, we're still going. All right. The range is the range of the first guy is 5, and then the range of the second one 3. Range of the third one 7. Okay. Which candidate would you choose to employ? Justify your choice. Each employer might have a different quality they might consider. Some people might consider qualifications more important than how you speak. It depends on the job. Would you agree with that? But I think for the sake of junior cert, I think what they're looking for is, why don't you choose the person with the lowest range? Why would you choose the person with the lowest range? They're considered more well-rounded, more consistent. But then again, if you're working in the IT department, if you have some genius, but they don't necessarily communicate that good, still take the genius who can make you lots of money, right? So each question could be different.